In a world that moves at an ever-accelerating pace, it's easy to feel like we're constantly struggling to keep up. Between the pressure to succeed, the demand for recognition, and the fear of being left behind, it's no wonder that many of us feel overwhelmed and stressed. But what if there was a way to find peace within ourselves, even amidst the chaos? What if we could learn the art of release, to let go of our worries and find a sense of inner calm? It's a journey that requires courage, determination, and an unwavering commitment to self-discovery, but the rewards are immeasurable. The bigger question is, are you up for the challenge? Detachment is the art of freeing ourselves from emotional and mental constraints. It involves a conscious decision to let go of things that no longer serve us, such as attachment to outcomes, expectations, and the opinions of others. This guiding principle liberates us from these constraints and allows us to live a more fulfilled life. Detachment can be potent in bringing about positive changes in our lives across various domains. By distancing ourselves from external influences, we can gain a new perspective on our lives and the world around us. This shift in perspective can help us see things more clearly and make better decisions. For example, if we are feeling overwhelmed by work or personal problems, taking a step back and detaching ourselves from the situation can help us gain a fresh perspective and come up with new solutions. This allows us to focus on the present moment and become more mindful of our actions and feelings. When we detach ourselves from the outcomes of our actions, we become more resilient, adaptable, and less prone to stress and anxiety. In essence, detachment is a way of freeing ourselves from the constraints of our mind and living a more meaningful, peaceful, and joyful life, internally and externally. Detachment can also help us focus on the present moment and live a more peaceful life. By letting go of concerns regarding the future or dwelling on past regrets, we can fully immerse ourselves in the present moment and discover happiness in life's simple pleasures. For instance, taking a walk in nature without any distractions can help us appreciate the beauty around us and feel more grounded. Moreover, detachment can lead to a more profound sense of self-awareness. By separating ourselves from external influences, we can explore our thoughts and feelings more deeply. This can help us understand ourselves better and ultimately lead to personal growth. One way to improve ourselves is by dedicating some time each day to self-reflection. This can help us identify our values, beliefs, and goals and work towards becoming the best version of ourselves. By distancing ourselves from external influences, we gain a new perspective on our lives and the world around us. This shift in perspective can help us see things more clearly and make better decisions. Scientific research suggests that the practice of detachment can transform our mental health and overall well-being. Detachment involves avoiding emotional attachment to outcomes, which can help reduce stress, promote emotional stability, and maintain a sense of balance in our lives. For instance, imagine you are preparing for a job interview. If you become too emotionally attached to the outcome of getting the job, you may experience intense stress and anxiety, which can negatively affect your performance during the interview. However, if you practice detachment and focus on doing your best regardless of the outcome, you are more likely to stay calm, centered, and present, leading to a more positive effect of inner peace. Another example could be in a personal relationship. If you become too emotionally attached to your partner or their actions, you may experience constant worry and anxiety, which can put a strain on the relationship. However, if you practice detachment and focus on your emotional well-being, you are less likely to get caught up in their actions or reactions and instead can maintain a sense of inner peace and emotional stability. In relationships, detachment can lead to healthier connections. It involves embracing the other person for who they truly are, without trying to change them or mold them into who we want them to be. This can be challenging, as we all have our own expectations and desires for our relationships. However, by practicing detachment, we can create deeper connections with those we care about. For example, let's say you're in a romantic relationship with someone who has a habit of leaving their clothes all over the house. Instead of getting angry and trying to change them, you can accept this as part of who they are and find ways to work around it, such as setting up designated areas for their clothing. This can lead to a more harmonious and loving relationship as you accept them for who they are. Another example could be in a friendship where your friend has political views different from yours. Instead of trying to convince them to change their opinions or arguing with them, you can accept that this is part of their identity and focus on the aspects of your friendship that you both enjoy and appreciate. Overall, detachment involves embracing the other person for who they truly are, with all their flaws and imperfections, fostering deeper love and acceptance. It can lead to healthier and more fulfilling relationships in all areas of our lives. It is often said that true happiness cannot be obtained through material possessions alone. While external validation and pursuing wealth or status may bring temporary pleasure, it is not sustainable in the long run. In order to find lasting satisfaction in life, it is important to detach ourselves from these external factors and focus on our internal fulfillment. This can involve finding joy in simple things like spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in acts of kindness and compassion towards others. For instance, volunteering at a local charity or spending quality time with family and friends can bring a sense of fulfillment and happiness that cannot be achieved through accumulating material possessions. Ultimately, true happiness comes from within and can be found by cultivating a positive mindset and meaningful relationships with others. The law of detachment complements the law of attraction, emphasizing surrender and finding peace. This helps to reduce stress and anxiety and allows us to enjoy the present moment instead of being consumed by worry. Emotional detachment is a valuable skill that can be improved with practice. By developing emotional detachment, we can learn to experience our feelings without allowing them to control us. For instance, if we are angry or upset in a situation, we can step back and observe our emotions objectively without becoming overwhelmed. This allows us to make more rational decisions and respond to the situation in a constructive way. With time and effort, emotional detachment can become a natural part of our emotional repertoire, helping us to lead more fulfilling and balanced lives. Incorporating mindfulness into our routine helps develop emotional detachment. To improve mindfulness and emotional detachment, one can start by setting aside time each day for meditation or deep breathing exercises. This can help quiet the mind and allow for a more peaceful state of being. Detachment and spirituality go hand in hand with reaching inner peace. Detachment is a crucial aspect of spirituality that can help us to achieve inner peace. When we recognize that we are not in control of everything, we can let go of our attachments to outcomes and surrender our ego's desires. This can be difficult, but it is essential to trust in a higher power in order to deepen our spiritual connection to find balance and harmony in our lives. For example, imagine you are going through a difficult time in your life, such as losing a loved one or a significant change in your career or relationship. Instead of trying to control the situation or hold on tightly to your expectations, you can practice detachment by accepting what is happening and surrendering to the process of life. This can help you to stay centered and calm, even in the face of uncertainty, and to trust that everything will work out for your highest good. Recognizing that we are not in control of everything, surrendering our ego's desires, and trusting in a higher power deepens our spiritual connection. In a world that often values attachment and control, the art of detachment offers a pathway to inner peace and personal growth. By letting go of the things that no longer serves us, we create space for new possibilities and greater fulfillment. Embrace the art of detachment as a lifelong practice and watch as it transforms your relationships, mindset, and overall well-being.